that Cindy, most of you know that Cindy and Jens have been helping our team, and we're just so excited to have them on this Zoom today to ask some questions of them and hear some motivation from them and kind of get some direction. She always has a little nugget for us to write down, so be sure that you have your pen and paper. So Cindy, if you want to take it away.
I would love to. And I wanted you all to know, we love all of you, even those we haven't met yet. We're praying over you every day. My husband get called out to do a project with our son, and he's not back yet. So I apologize that he's not here. But if you haven't met him, you'll get to meet him soon. He's absolutely amazing. He's been my other half for 48 years, and he's the guy that carries all the wisdom. So just put up with me today, okay? But we are senior presidential directors. We have been in this company for 28 months. And I want to tell you, there has never been anything in our lives like what we have our hands on today, from the business opportunity to the health opportunity. And we have gotten ourselves so fired up that I feel like I'm talking fast. I'm having to be careful because this week, just plugging in with so much teamwork has been so exciting to see that even though what we're going to share, or I'm going to share today, is going to be things that you've probably heard before. But what we did was we felt like we were to take some of the really strong nuggets that have been coming out at everybody and put them in this little thing that you're hearing today. And it's just really to motivate you to understand what you have and why now is the time, and just inspiration, because we don't want anyone left behind. And so I first want to just honor Lynn. I mean, my goodness, it's just amazing how God brought her and Guy back into our lives. And all of the others of you, some we had known before, and it's like, oh my word, like God showing off to pull us all back together. And then some that we've gotten to know for, the first time over the last 28 months or in the last couple of months. And so we love you, and we want every single thing that we know is possible for you to literally be what takes you to a new level. And I think the point I want to make as I start, we feel like we're at just a little bit different vantage point than you all are, just because of our 28 months on LifeWave. And of course, my sister and her husband being our running mates and your running mates, and them being the creators of This Is It team, with the rest of us helping, and us being #1 team in the company. Like, this is really like crazy, but wonderful crazy. So let me say, I know sometimes we think there isn't such a perfect thing, but I'm going to tell you, we believe with all our hearts, LifeWave is the perfect company. And it has everything that we need to create this longevity that we are believing for, we are walking in, we're running in for the life of our business opportunity and our health. And This Is It team, to me, is the perfect team. Believe me, I am biased, but this team is able to create belief in us for this business opportunity. So today it's about challenging you. This is a time to believe that you can. And if you think you've heard me say that before, don't let it just go past your ears. I want you to grab hold of it, because there is something you probably are lacking in belief for. We all go this journey. We have to strengthen our belief. It's like, for health, we peel the onion one layer at a time. Or for belief, we go up another notch and another level all the time if we're growing. But as I said, we've never seen anything like what we have here in LifeWave and This Is It team. And the thing that, as we meet with David Schmidt regularly, this month we're meeting with him 3 times. The thing that I've recognized between him and This Is It team working with him, both have long-term plan with you in mind and me in mind. And that's what is so exciting. It's not just about them. It's not about a company. It is about all of us. And we love that this vehicle gives ordinary people like you and us a chance at an extraordinary life. That is what we want every one of you to grab hold of. And it's a chance to be part. It's a chance to be a part of changing millions of people's lives around the world. When have you ever had that opportunity before? You know, I'm sure most of us have not. And I'm going to mute a couple more phones here real quick. And I'll come back. We'll unmute in just a minute. And so one of the things that I need you to know about David Schmidt, this is literally mind-blowing for me because we've worked with a lot of really amazing people in our lives, and he values, this is a very unique attribute in his character. He values each and every single one of you, whether he has met you yet or not. You have value to him, not because you're out there promoting his product. No, it's more about the heart. He wants to see as many families as we can possibly touch because we're the hands and feet of the company. They're the creators. He wants to see as many as possible have a life-changing experience. And so as I focus in right now on the LifeWave opportunity, I know for some of you, it is a side gig. And I know for some of you, it's about using the product and you haven't decided to share yet. That is okay. You can do whatever is comfortable for you. But I want you to know what it has become for Jens and I. For us, this has become a profession. We have a lot of plates going on. We have multiple companies. We have 5 grandchildren in 2 states. We have rental homes. We have a lot going on. Let me just put it that way. But this is something that we are orchestrating our lives and scheduling and planning, that this is taking priority wherever it can. I'm not saying over grandkids, don't misunderstand me here, but my lifestyle and our lifestyle is really to a point that we see this as something that is our profession, and we are going to not be the only winners. We are going to bring as many people winning with us as we can possibly can. Those characteristics that are needed to get into that mindset and to literally go to where we want to help you go is that you are coachable, that we don't try to reinvent the wheel. It's all in the info and the team site. We don't have to recreate it. And I want you to know, people follow leadership, but they especially follow leadership and succeed when there is a system in place. Our system, because of Gina and Steve Merritt and their 35 years experience, is the best system. It doesn't have to be recreated. It is all there free for us. It is duplicatable and it is simple. That is why This Is It team has created in 28 months 77 of the top ranks in this company. I'm telling you, LifeWave, David Schmidt, Gina and Steve, Cindy and Jens, Lynn and Guy, Lila and Joe, who else is on here? I got a whole bunch. Jan, Patty, we are all, and if you're not exactly where I am, it's okay. But I'm telling you, as leaders, this is where we are. We are committed to your success. Every one of us that I just named and more. But the question today is, because I really want us to get to the nitty-gritty today, are you committed to your success? You don't have to answer me, but I want you to answer yourself. And I think today we're like carving a little notch in the stone, in the pavement today for all of us. And we want to challenge and inspire you to end your year strong. And there's going to be some nuggets here behind this that we really feel like are important. Don't get distracted. You know, everybody gets distracted from this time of year to the end of the year, or maybe through New Year's. Don't let yourself get distracted. Find that healthy balance. Ask God to show you how to get that balance every single day. Some of us, it might be hour by hour, moment by moment, but He will not let you down. Enjoy your family and your friends. Enjoy your teamwork throughout this holiday season. But patch, 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 and share, 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 because you're going to see people that need what you have, and you want to bring that blessing into their mindset, their lives. This is the best time, and I think you've heard us say it over and over. This is the best time of the year to build this type of business. And this is going to be a really important statement that I want you to hear if you don't hear anything else today. As January goes, so goes your year. Do you hear what I'm saying? Now, January is not going to start January 1 for this team. It's not. It's starting today. So this is a 20-year-old company that has the best kept secret for health and wellness, both physically and financially out there. Out of 6,000 direct selling companies, we are it. We are number one. If you didn't know that, I want you to know it. I could jump out of my skin. I'm so excited that I get to be at this season of my life. I'm 70 years old. I feel like I'm 40. I'm having the time of my life, but I get to be a part of this. And I know that this world is starving. They are starving for what we have. And as we said, it is the perfect time of year to build. It's the perfect time to take advantage of the momentum. Sorry, I've been talking so much, my lips are sticking together. But it's the perfect time to take advantage of the momentum that we have been creating as a team. No one knows about it, but they're beginning to hear about it. I'm sure Lynn shared with a lot of you. Last week, this week, I forget which week it was, last week, Mike Tyson had that old patch slammed right on his chest to help with his recovery and strength and to take him to where he was going last week. And, you know, those things are showing up on social media. Think of that as free advertisement for you. Somebody might have already seen a little thing, but they don't know what it is. They don't know what they're talking about, but you do. So as you are focused on the 90-day run to senior director, I'm not going to camp out on breaking that down today, because this is not about that. This is about this. This is about the mindset. So this is not, here's another nugget. I want you to hear this and write it down. This is not, this is a time to not walk into January, but I'm challenging you. Jens and I are challenging you. Lynn's challenging you. Run with everything you have into January. Do you hear me? It's like right today, we're putting this little thing down in the concrete, in the pavement. And we're marking this as a memory stone for ourselves and for our families, that we are now picking up the pace, doing what needs done, not letting the distractions come into our life. We're putting the blinders on, and we are going to give it everything we've got through the new year. It is not about what you know either. Like, let's just clear this up. It doesn't matter what I know. It doesn't matter, but it is about my belief. I cannot tell you how many times a day Jens and I talk to people, and I go back to, they're like, well, you know, they didn't, I don't know what I'm doing. I can tell you right now what the problem is. It's your belief, it's your confidence, it's your excitement, it's your commitment, it's your passion. So it all goes back to you being sold out. That speaks volumes. And I'm like, this team, oh my gosh, you got some fireballs in there. You've got people that literally drip excitement, and you can watch the activity that's happening because of it. People believe or desire what you have when they see that passion about you. And so I commend you, and I say, drip that out like a virus and let everybody get it, because people need that today. And I think this is the thing that when people are struggling with their confidence, I just want to scream out, do you believe that everybody needs this patch? Like, we do. We do. I go through the airport and I must have patched 10 people in the airport. Did I sponsor them all? No, but I dripped. and I got their contact information. They didn't get a patch without me getting their information in my phone. We're following up. We've got some in, but let me tell you, they all need the patch. They just don't know it. And stay zoned in and focused. Don't let yourself get too busy for $1 million plus opportunity. This is like a no-brainer for me because my husband and I have worked forever, really, really hard for what we've ever earned, just like so many of you have. We didn't have an inheritance. We worked. And if we wanted more, we worked harder. Well, today we're actually able to work smarter for an opportunity that is fulfilling what it says it will give us in a much shorter time than anything we ever touched before. And I think there's another thing that's really important that I want to emphasize is that what you say is what you get. So let me ask you this. What do you want? What do you want? Say it. Say it again. Say it every day. Say it to yourself. Say it to the air. Say it to your family and finish the year strong. If you have been on Saturday's trainings, either the live or the replays on YouTube at This Is It team, you have heard over and over and over fabulous training and the importance of rise up. This Is It's team. This Is It team's January convention is called Rise Up. It was early bird was supposed to end last night. And I was so excited when I got up this morning and I talked Steve into leaving it up another day. I don't know how much longer it's going to be, but praise the Lord. I'm telling y'all, it's still on the early bird pricing of, I think it's $155. And you can do live or virtual. There's still, I think, a couple seats. If somebody wanted to go live to Vegas with us, we'll have 500. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be interacting. Those of you that are in virtual, we have already got what we're speaking on for the Rise Up convention, and I couldn't be more excited over it. And those of you that are on virtual, you know, if you have people that are having trouble getting the ticket, there's a couple of things I would encourage them. Have them ask for that ticket as their Christmas gift from their family. That is going to be something that will pay forward for years to come, even into their legacy. If you have a group in your community, bring those team members to your house and watch it. You could watch it in segments. You can watch it because the person who purchased the ticket has a replay, whatever it takes. And if somebody's like, I just want to get the ticket and I want to watch it at home on my jammies, you can do that too. We don't have to get an airfare or a hotel to be in our home to watch this. Have you heard this before? Yes, you have. But I know some haven't really realized this is for you too, not everybody else. And again, it's January 10th and 11th. For you all, it's going to be Friday evening and Saturday. Why is this important? Because this type of business is built from event to event. I sound like a parrot. I'm saying what is being said on all the Zooms. And it's because it's the most important thing we can say right now, because until you understand, all of us, we had to get there. Lynn, you had to get there. We all had to realize it is built from event to event and trip to trip. See, the trips are a fun way to get paid, and you get to bring your team and build relationships, become like family. Like, it's just amazing what we get. And if you hit the points, you win the trip. It's that simple. This trip, when we first saw it, we were like, ooh, we're a little nervous. You got to have 100 and 140, whatever it is, points. Jens remembers all that stuff. I don't. And we're just like, oh gosh. And then when we looked at it, we saw they increased the number of points we get for different things. Doing an upgrade, helping someone rank up, us ranking up, holding a rank. So what we learned quickly as we went through what is involved for qualifying is that we realized that this is the simplest trip, every single one. They get better and better. I said to Jens, how could Punta Cana be a better trip than Europe. I don't know. Like I was saying to him, I don't know. And I said, there's got to be a reason. Why could this trip be better than Europe? And I know now. The reason it was better, we went from having 500 of our team work with us to 1,000. 1,000 of This Is It team was on the event to Punta Cana. That's what made it better. And we've already told David Schmidt, you better have 2,000 tickets, 2,000 seats available for Punta Mita. We are doubling it. And we are flat serious about this. Every single one of you, your name is locked down for us. We're praying over you and you're going on the trip with us. We just need you to believe as we believe. So if you have not attended any of our This Is It teams conventions yet, then this one is for you, because you can do this and you'll understand how you can do it. Rise Up is going to help you to accomplish that. It's going to give you several things. It's going to give you conviction in the product, conviction in the company, conviction in this industry. This is a biggie, and conviction in the system that we have created, and conviction in yourself. You're going to come home from the virtual training, come home from live or finish the virtual training with so much conviction that no one can talk you out of doing this for you and your family. That's where we all want to be, because when we get that locked in, there's nothing that can stop us, and our families get set free in the next 6 or 12 months. But generally it doesn't take 12 months. And it is about the new and old team receiving and sharing hope and learning the duplication, because I don't know how many times I've heard Steve Merritt say the exact same thing over and over and over. But why is he doing that? He's doing that because he's proving to every one of us, you don't have to know anything. You just have to believe that you can. And it's about duplicating, following the leader. So I know that if you don't attend the Rise Up virtual, you will feel left out. And this is not good for building a business model or for setting your family free. And I want you to know this is not a sales pitch, but we feel stronger than we ever have that this is a fact. In this industry of direct selling, or whatever you want to call it, relational marketing, it is for us. Your success awaits you, and Rise Up will equip you to take your emotional, your physical, and your financial health to an extreme level to meet your needs. But you have to either be there in person or virtually to receive the nuggets that you are lacking. And, I've heard this said over and over, these nuggets, they aren't taught. I know that sounds crazy right now, but no, they are really caught. And what we mean by that when we say that is that when you get your nuggets, everybody's got a little thing that's missing. What's that little link in your belief, or that I can actually do this, or my family can be on that free trip. Whatever it is that you're desiring, when you get it, and who knows who's going to speak it or act it out or what's going to happen during this virtual, but that nugget is what is going to light a fire that you cannot put out. And an aha moment is going to occur also. Those nuggets you're going to catch. I encourage you, come ready, be fully present with pen and paper. This will change the trajectory of your business for months to come. I'm not saying to you, let me clarify something. I'm not saying that you're just waiting for the virtual convention. No, there are going to be so many things going on right now, challenges and opportunity for you, and things that we're working on as a couple, and that you're going to be able to participate in. So I'm saying today's the day we start. This is a new beginning for this teamwork, and we're going to duplicate this behavior that we're getting today to our team, and they're going to do the same. Your actions are speaking loud to those who are following you. It's unbelievable how loud our actions are. They'll hear our actions more than our words. We all know that. Look at your kids, or your grandkids. In other words, take ownership of your business. The training that we have planned, I've already said, it's going to blow your minds. We've never seen anything like this before. What you are doing right now is creating your 2025. Don't wait. Please don't wait for New Year's resolutions. They're not the key. They never have been the key. There's something people put out there and there's something that they don't continue with. But today is the key. What you do with this challenge and this info is the key to your success. And it's just that little space. There's a little something there. We each just need to grab elbow and go, it's mine. Nobody can have it. And again, as January goes, so goes your year. We're not asking, Jens and I would never ask anybody or challenge you to do anything that we as leaders are not already doing. I'm telling you, we've taken it up another level. We have pulled out all the stops. And it doesn't mean we're not seeing our family or having time with grandkids. I'm picking up grandkids today at 2:00 and I'll have them till this evening. We are blending our lifestyle to work so that we can be a blessing to many, including our family. So today, let's set a goal. How many people are you going to have on Rise Up Virtual? How many contacts will you do a day? We suggest 5, but I'm going to tell you right now, you don't have to stop at 5. I've already patched today, I think 3. How many follow-ups are you going to be doing? Because the follow-up is the key. If you have somebody who doesn't enroll immediately, that follow-up lets them know, I'm all in, I'm committed to you. I want to see your testimony. And how many team will you have in Punta Mita with you? We have a marker board in my office, and I'm telling you what, there's times I don't have enough space there for the people that I'm like, oh yeah, this one, that one, boom, boom, boom. So just by taking ownership and implementing all we do through the pro system, and This Is It team homepage, pointing your team to the Zooms and watching them yourselves and following up, all of this is naturally going to build your business, even though I want you to be intentional. And it's going to cause you and your team to advance ranks. See, when we're intentional to be a leader and to help the people, we do begin to see the harvest. It can't help but come as we're doing the footwork. And I don't know, like sometimes I ask myself, will there ever be another season like this one in the years to come in LifeWave? I don't know. But I know we've got it now. I don't know future, but I know what I have today. So please don't take this lightly. This truly is $1 million window of opportunity right now, waiting for you, opened up over you and your family. Jens did a little clip for me that I posted last night on our Telegram page. If you aren't on the Telegram page, you're a brand partner, ask your person upline or your sponsor to invite you. You have to upload the Telegram app and then they can invite you on, because he did a little clip and I posted it there last night, and it was about our experience with fishing. He did some commercial fishing before we were really, married, and then we did some when we were married. But what he's telling you there is the time to go fishing is when the fish are running. Otherwise, it's a big job. And he's saying, this is the time. The momentum is building, and all you've got to do is step into it. And while all of that's going on, you keep bringing in new people and helping as many as you can to go manager. Also on the Telegram page is that couple of minute training that Steve did, just a little clip on how to go manager. That is what is going to give your business life, is helping people go manager, because now they see the technology's working because they're seeing testimonies, and they see the opportunity works because they're earning income back. That's all a lot of people need. If you are not bringing in new people, your business is going backwards. So I'm going to challenge you, don't take the holidays off. As we just said, it's the best time to bless others and share. Maybe ask your family, who in your family hasn't committed to wanting to try the patch? I mean, this is a great time. They're going to see you, and many of them are going to do like all of us have experienced. What in the world's going on with your skin? Wow, you look like you have so much more energy. And it's amazing. It's amazing the conversations and how they can come around and just being together and people laid back. So don't hesitate. Patch them, patch them. And remember, anybody that gets patched, they have an opportunity to purchase their own patches at wholesale. I heard a team member say this profound statement. I think it was Ken Robinson on one of the trainings recently. He hears people say, and I hear it too. I was like, yep, I'm with you, Ken. He said, my team is not doing fill in the blank. You all know exactly what I'm saying. They're not doing this. They're not doing it, whatever. And he said, do you know how many people there are in the world? Don't give up. Ask God to help you and go build another team. That's what he said. So you know what? Ask me, how many times have we gone out to build another team? A lot of times. And you know why? Because we are worth it. And we know there are people out there that need what we have more today than ever in our lifetimes. And so I think the other key thing I want to share here is we realized we had to get to a place where we wanted this as much as we wanted our next breath. There's something that has to take place inside of us that we're just like, I want this. You get that commitment that I want it, and then you do what it takes to get it. But it's going to take that mindset for you to get started. And I challenge you, if you're not registered for the Rise Up Virtual, get your ticket. Find a way that you and your team can get together, or you get your ticket. However, you can't share the ticket for replay, but you could all get together and watch it. Don't take it for granted. Again, it's $1 million worth of training for $155. I didn't get all the training in my education for nothing. No, unbelievably expensive. And it still costs me. I remember when we were at LifeWave's global convention, Jack Canfield said that he wanted to challenge us with an acronym, and it was capital bold BHAG. And what it stood for was for us to go out and set some big, hairy, audacious goals for ourselves. See, those are the things a lot of us hold back on. I even had somebody tell me the other day, well, that's my really great list, but it's the one I'm afraid to call. Really? Which one would you start with? Probably this, Susie. Good, get her on the phone. Let's go. And that's exactly what we did, because I'm like, we're going to break this right now. So if you need somebody to come alongside of you to help make those calls, every single person on the Zoom is equipped to do that. And every single one is very gifted in doing that. Do it. And I like to take that big, hairy, audacious goals, and I like to bring it into something that's really dear to my heart, is the Word of God. So I want to use Ephesians 3:20. And this is what is so important to me. I feel like, yes, I want big, hairy, audacious goals, but I want to know they're not all about me. They're not. And so I want to look at this, that I want to ask and I want to declare Ephesians 3:20 over you, over your family, and over your business. Ephesians 3:20, if you don't know it, is one of my favorite verses. Now to him who is able to immeasurably more. In other words, there's no limit. Then do more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us. So as you begin to move forward, no, it's not all about you. It is about what you were actually created to do, and meeting your potential and those lives that you were created to touch. You can do this. So I want you to as you're beginning to share with others, I want you to remember, as you keep it simple, just ask a question or two, listen to them, and now just bring in the solution to their problem. You know, I love that Linda Summersall says, oh, you don't have energy? That's why I wear this. Oh, you can't sleep? That's why I wear this. Oh, you need an extra side gig? That's why I wear this. It is the solution and the answer for more things than you would even imagine. And again, be excited and be confident as you speak. You have this, and you have what they need. So I just want to pray blessings over all of you. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Jens and I both are. Every one of these team leaders are so thankful for you. We are so excited to do life with you. And the reason I'm so strong and passionate today is I know our time is limited. February 23rd, 2025 is the cutoff for achieving Punta Mita. We have already looked at the site and I'm like, it's beyond anything we could imagine, but we do not want to go without you all. We do not. So I'm going to let you know right now, go ahead and thank you for your time today. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and I'll get this to Lynn so she can share